Housing, aka real estate, is well known for being not only expensive but also time intensive. Despite innovation after innovation, housing and housing construction have stayed relatively unchanged for over a century. Take a look at these houses, for example. One was built in 1914 and the other one in 2021. The problem with not having innovation is that innovation is what drives prices down over time while also making the product/service better. Economies of scale, which is defined by Oxford Languages as a proportionate saving in cost gained by an increased level of production. Accompanied by Moore's law, which according to Investopedia.com is, quote, Moore's perception that the number of transistors on a microchip doubles every 2 years, though the cost of computers is halved. Moore's law states that we can expect the speed and capability of our computers to increase every couple of years, and we will pay less for them. This is the reason we all have cell phones with 32 gigabytes to 128 gigabytes and personal computers. There was a time when only the extremely wealthy could afford phones and computers, and back then they were so large and inefficient that you could hardly call them portable. But through innovation, we are not only able to afford faster phones with more memory, but also at way cheaper prices. Housing, which is one of the largest purchases a person will ever make in their life, has faced little to no innovation. Just take a look at the photos we've shown. As a result, housing has faced little to no improvements in price or durability. The problems that homeowners faced 100 plus years ago are still the same problems homeowners face now. Leaky roofs, expensive cost to build, house fires, amount of time to build, and more. And we know this from firsthand experience, as one of us worked in property management for over 2 years in Los Angeles. One company, however, has set out to address these issues. That company is Boxabl. Boxabl is a company that is daring to innovate, and with innovation comes all the good things associated with it. Decrease in price, a build time that is multiple orders of magnitude less than current construction times, fire resistance, and more. To understand Boxabl, you first need to understand Legos, or for the newer generation, Minecraft. Isn't it crazy how with something as simple as squares that stack on top of each other and connect to one another, you could make anything from cars, rockets, coliseums, really anything you can imagine. That is Boxabl. Although their current models are tiny box homes, they're building these in future models to be stackable and able to be arranged in almost any form factor, even building out apartment/condo building. Elon Musk, the techno king himself, is reportedly living in a Boxable home in Boca Chica, Texas. In today's video, we will go over Boxabl and how it has the potential to disrupt the entire housing industry. Here at Wealth Gambit, we're suckers for a large total addressable market, and it doesn't get much larger than the entire housing industry. On top of that, we will go over why we think Elon Musk and Tesla could acquire Boxabl in the future and what that means for Tesla and the housing industry as a whole. Welcome to Wealth Gambit. On this channel, we cover the latest stock trends and research. If you like that type of content, be sure to like and subscribe for more weekly content. Also, please note that we are not financial advisors, so please do your own due diligence. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. Boxabl was founded by its CEO Paolo Tiramani in 2017. Their current headquarters is located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Boxabl's mission is to significantly lower the cost of home ownership for everyone. A home that is obsessively designed to the highest standards of quality, strength, and sustainability, built to last for generations. Boxabl's first ever product, the Casita, which is literally a house completely right out of the box with its full-size kitchen, bathroom, living area, all equipped with necessary home appliances, and its promise of ultra-low utility bills due to insulation technology and LED lighting for only around $50,000. It can also be financed for around $250 a month for a 30-year average mortgage. Boxabl delivers it to your backyard and sets up Casita in just an hour. The company even boasted that you can unpack your house in any environment. It is energy efficient and resistant to extreme weather like snow, wind, fire, and floods. It is even resistant to bugs and molds.
Where living with less doesn't mean less money doesn't mean living with less quality. 9.5 foot ceilings, 8 foot windows, fully furnished with all the appliances, full size everything, and we're selling these for $49,000.
CEO Paolo Tiramani explaining the Casita features to Ben Carson in the Boxable home building breakthrough. We're sure some of you could have fantasized about living in fancy mansions for life, taking a bath in a tub full of hundreds and earning money while you sleep. But surprisingly, Sentai billionaire Elon Musk does not share this dream, well, at least for the fancy mansion part. Earning hundreds of billions of dollars, he sold off 7 of his real estate properties in California and moved to Texas. This is why. The Rona restrictions that shut down Tesla's factory in the San Francisco Bay Area was what pushed him to his limit. With open arms, the Texas government honored his presence in the state where he could shrug off his personal income taxes. But here's a catch. With that billion-dollar net worth, aren't you a little curious where he now lives? Yeah, you're right. It's the $50,000 tiny foldable home he got from Boxabl. What a humble downgrade from his top secret customer who spilled the beans in June 2021. Here's a tweet from Elon Musk himself. Being the first to hop on the trend, Elon is also the first one to experience the long-awaited prefabricated home out of almost 50,000 pre-orders. In this way, Elon is a few steps closer to the fulfillment of his revolutionizing ambitions for SpaceX, which is just blocks away from his home. As Commander Musk is on the same page as Boxabl, revolutionizing things that could eventually transform the world, a question may come to light. Will Elon acquire Boxabl? It would be a match made in heaven in our opinion. Stay tuned to this channel for updates, and if we've provided you any value, hit that subscribe button. A lot of investors can't wait to get their hands on Boxabl stocks when it IPOs, but the question is, will it happen? If so, when's the big day?
We certainly do intend on doing some type of public offering or public listing at some point once it makes sense.
Galiano Tiramani, Boxabl's co-founder, has spoken. Boxabl is going to IPO maybe sooner than we thought. This may be the case for now, but it's not a wall for investors to get a hold of Boxabl. Owning a share of Boxabl stock is easy, only if you're an accredited investor. Basically, the process to be accredited is that you need to have at least a $200,000 annual salary or a $1 million net worth. As of May 2021, Boxabl has raised about $3,225,149 from its 968 investors. For non-accredited investors, Boxabl promised another offering in the works for the general public soon and encouraged interested investors to add their names to invest.boxabl.com. So what's this another offering in the works for the general public soon that the company's been talking about? Boxabl is processing Regulation 8+ public offering. Regulation 8+ is a baby IPO, and when we say baby, it means a mini IPO. As for the father, maybe Daddy Musk? Just kidding. Regulation 8+ is a simplified version of an IPO, much cheaper and fewer requirements needed. This is good for small businesses and startup companies like Boxabl as an alternative form of financing. If a company wants to process Reg A+ public offering, then it should be a non-public US or Canadian company. Not just that it must not be a blank check company, investment company, or warrant BS under SEC's bad actor rule. Boxabl may be the future of housing, and because of this, more and more people are becoming interested. But the real deal here is if it is a good investment. Here's why we think it is. One of Boxabl's main missions is to provide an affordable home for all. Since it offers low-cost homes, it attracts a lot of customers in any class.
We have a building system, it's going to grow, but the initial product, the Casita, is going to cost us around $30,000, and we're going to sell it for $50,000. Once we start adding automation, the cost is going to go down and down. All our principles are pushing us in the right direction with cost.
People are getting hyped about having Boxabl homes. In fact, Boxabl has over $1 billion worth of pre-orders of Casita, and 10% of people have already paid the deposit. Even the federal government shows support with these low-cost homes and had a $10 million contract with Boxabl. Not just that, but other government agencies are taking an interest in Boxabl. Now for the juicy part, aka why we think Elon Musk could acquire Boxabl. They are currently in the process of getting into mass production and scaling. Who other than the Kobe Bryant of scaling himself, Elon Musk, and the Tesla team could help this newly started company through this difficult process? Elon Musk and Tesla already put solar panels on roofs and are potentially making a home heating, ventilation, and cooling systems, aka HVAC for short. If Tesla acquires Boxabl, they could just instead fully integrate these systems into the unit. Also, it's no secret that Elon wants to go to Mars and start a colony. With starting a colony, you need homes that are able to be carried and brought onto a rocket. Who better than the company that from the ground has designed homes to be portable? On top of that, since logistics are key for transporting the Casitas, Tesla is coming out with a super capable semi-truck capable of transporting these Boxabl homes. In conclusion, we can't argue with Boxabl's potential to be the future of housing. Everyone loves convenience, and that is what Boxabl offers with its Casitas. People can't ask for more from affordable, comfortable, durable, and easy to build homes with an installment plan which won't empty your pockets in one blow. Based on the last global survey, there are over 100 million homeless people. Boxabl could be the solution to housing for the masses and a whole lot more. Boxabl was even commended by former US Secretary Ben Carson for their great work and thanked Paolo Tiramani and his team for helping the government solve their problem. That about wraps up today's video, guys. If you found any value whatsoever, please like and subscribe for more weekly content. Let us know in the comments down below. Would you live in a Boxable Casita? Stay tuned for our next videos because we'll give a shout out to the best comment. And until next time, peace.